Basketball Association and the Brooklyn Nets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using provocative gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation of these rules to the nearest doctor, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. That's hat giveaway day. We've got limited edition caps for the first 10,000 fans in the building on day day. So be sure to get yours. Get yours.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Brooklyn Nets stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Cavaliers. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Mobley out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's MP, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wolf in at the power forward position. You look at Brooklyn, well, their previous series was no walk in the park. They really had to fight in order to make it to these conference finals.
Oh, yes, they did, and we'll see if that affects their energy level at all. But they do come into this series as the favorite at home. They just got to set the tone here in Game 1. MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
To the paint. Strus against Porter. Strus the pass to Mobley. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And so MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've won 8 straight games and have swept their way through the first 2 rounds of the postseason.
Yeah, they've looked unstoppable, and the speculation has already begun on whether or not they can go undefeated on their way to a championship.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam?
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now here's MP. 5 points in the game. And MP throws it down.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Mitchell. Takes a 3. Mobley outside. And here's Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Van Vliet. And the step-back jumper is good.
Picking the defense apart. I doubt that they thought Van Vliet would take that.
MP, the pass to Thomas. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's the pick. Here's MP. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Thomas against Mitchell. Rejected by Claxton. Left side Porter. On the wing, MP. With the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Mitchell, following the three by Brooklyn. Sengun, a screen on Thomas. From deep, Mitchell. Porter pulls it in.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Van Vliet finds Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Humphries. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
MP shot is off. Cavaliers trail by 7 to the middle. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Strus. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
Here's Thomas. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Free throw good. Thomas.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Mobley, a screen on MP. Dunn goes in. And Mobley gets it to go.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's MP. He's got 18. And he can't get that one.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
Shot from 16. The rebound by the Nets.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Humphries has got 20.
It's still early in his career, but MP has a silky jumper.
Dunn, pass to Mitchell. Now Allen. To Mitchell. Allen inside. He's guarded by Claxton. And Allen gets it to go.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 6-point game. 3-pointer. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Done. Great D that time from Porter.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley against Porter. Now Mobley, outside Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by MP. From outside the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. MP getting it done for Brooklyn, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back after this word. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. For Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dunn. Cavaliers trail by 14. On the court right now for Cleveland. We've got Mobley, Donovan Mitchell out there with Delano Banton. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Şengün in at the 5, down low.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he makes the first. He's off on the second.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry the NBA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Wasting no time making his reply. Mitchell has to let him know he is also deadly from the arc.
Nets leading by 14. Now here's MP. 28 points for him. Fades back. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 30 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. From deep three-point land. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. From deep, MP. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Cleveland working the ball around now. On the wing, Mitchell. They get it back. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Humphries. And MP throws it down.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Pass to Banton. Thomas against Mitchell. To the inside. Şengün. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. MP really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. comes in for Hardaway. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Strus comes in for Gordon. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Banton.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
A nice shot by MP.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Thomas. From deep, Mitchell knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 15.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. From deep. Claxton with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's MP from outside. And the Nets, another three.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. Thomas with the defensive effort.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Strus. Now here's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Mobley passes to Van Vliet. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
MP looking around. Goes up from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper. Humphries has got 45 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Brooklyn, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there repeatedly. Excellence is a habit, not an action. That is a quote from the OG.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The tandem on the perimeter. Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's MP. And it's Wolf in at the 4. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And the basket by Van Vliet.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here's MP. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Mitchell with the ball. Fires for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Porter. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Mitchell against Thomas. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it in from the elbow. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserves to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Pass to Mobley. Van Vliet outside to end the run. Good rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP inside, guarded by Van Vliet. Humphries can't hit. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Left side Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots. He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mobley passes to Strus. And another miss by Cleveland. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's MP, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Outside Strus. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And he comes up with a bucket. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Van Vliet against MP, driving to the basket, and MP throws it down.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Down low. Claxton passes to Wolf. MP outside. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Here's Humphries. And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 15. And there's the drive. Unable to get that one. Thomas with the defensive effort.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Dunn comes in for Fred Van Vliet.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Humphries. And good! There's another 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Şengün, a screen on MP. Look at off the crossover. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
MP outside. He takes it in. And again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Takes the 3. And it's Barbosa with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And that one's good. Humphries.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
And 1:01 left in the 3rd. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Mobley. It's Şengün, high post. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Demet, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Şengün. Aaron Gordon comes in for Mobley. And it's Banton in for Mitchell. That shot wide open. Banton's got 8.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Hardaway on the wing. From deep, MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Shoot for Cleveland. Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Now MP. Got it off in time. And yes, another basket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head. He's checked in for Cheatham. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Gordon. Strus comes in for Tyson. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Dunn. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Banton. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Alperon Şengün out there with Mobley. And it's Van Vliet in it to 1. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Lets it go from deep. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Clowney. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Mobley finds Van Vliet. No good on the triple.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Back to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Rebound Brooklyn. Clowney's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Mitchell, the pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, Strus. Outside Mitchell. Looking to end the run. The kick out to Van Vliet. 3 on the clock. Puts it up from the high post. And Van Vliet again missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
MP up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Hardaway, the pass to Humphries. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss. And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Nets.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, That made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. There's the three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the basket by MP.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Steps back. Here's Mitchell. Count it.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
Now here's MP. So we see the Nets taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Good win for you guys tonight, MP, and some standout play from you on the defensive end.
You know what? I really appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Great. Well, can you talk more about your defense?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Execution wasn't spotless, but we had a great game plan coming in. If we clean up our execution just a little bit, we'll be even more dangerous.
Ooh, looking forward to it, MP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brian, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, what you working on?
Keep firing at Pete. Screen coming! Hey, who got ball? Help me out!
Hey, it's easy. It's too easy.
One more.
You wheezing too much out here.
We always be ready. Rip that.
I'm not even breaking a sweat out here.
Do you watch It's all you.
Left side, left side.
We're here. We're here.
Good boy, good boy. You got it.
Watch the screen. Switch, coming.
Hey, come on, D up on him.
Good job, MP.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Locked up. Good ball, baby.
Just like that.
Get it out. Come on, man. Help out.
Watch the road.
Take that strong. Well, we good. Let's get y'all.
Let's go.
Woo! You going down. You ready for that L?
Let's go, MP. Pace have really picked up, especially the past 2 seasons. When you bring reports.
There are still tickets available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today. Just a reminder, folks, get certain to be here for our figure-in giveaway. Come to the game and get a figure-in of your favorite mascot, Brooklyn Knights.
Good news, Jets fans. If you're still looking for tickets to an upcoming home game, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for a few remaining seats.
We hope you'll join us for our next fan appreciation giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedule. Keep track of all the Nets games right on your refrigerator door.
Fans, don't miss out on the Brooklyn Nets t-shirt giveaway day. We'll have a Brooklyn Nets t-shirt for every fan in the arena, so we can all show off our Nets pride on game day. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you there. The National Basketball Association and the Brooklyn Nets are committed to a safe and
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Nets come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Cavaliers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Mobley is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Banton in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. We'll take a look at the Nets. They started off this series with a win and are once again looking to take care of business here at home.
Yeah, defending home court is the priority. They don't want to lose that advantage, and they certainly don't want their opponent gaining any confidence.
Here's Humphries, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Humphries has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Nets. Cavaliers moving the ball around. To Mitchell. Here's Banton. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
The Nets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. No good on that one.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Here's Banton, covered by MP. Now, here's Şengün. Inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
And here's MP for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Strus takes to Mitchell. Now, here's Şengün. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 5. Hefty move. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
MP against Mitchell. To the paint. That one's in. His first shot this game.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Let's go. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
MP's shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Strus. Here's Banton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
T-shirt, T-shirt, T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MB is number 1. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Banton. Here's Strus to end the run. Nailed from three-point land.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Humphries the pass to Claxton. Back to MP. And there's the drive and the dunk by Humphries.
Ooh, that's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Mitchell against Thomas. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Nets leading by 8. On the wing, Porter. Outside Thomas. MP outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And the Nets with possession here. Leading by 5. Here's MP. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Pass to Tyson. Allen against Barbosa. Allen passes to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Humphreys with the bucket.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wolf. Shoots over Mobley. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Van Vliet. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Here's MP, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Humphreys against Van Vliet. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Good on the shot.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here is Van Vliet. For 3, Mitchell. Unable to get that one. That one's not going to go. MP getting it done for Brooklyn. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. In for Brooklyn. MP comes in for Demon. And then for Cleveland. Bolden's checked in. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dunn. We've got Cam Thomas. Hardaway is out there with Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Wolf at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Hardaway away comes to help. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from three.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Nets leading by 10. Thomas kicks to Humphries. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
From another zip code, MP, have at it.
Pass to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Thomas. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That one's good from the corner. 15 points in the game.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell, ferocious attacking in the open floor.
The three from MP. Bring it up for MP. A three.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Van Vliet. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Holden. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Kicks it out to MP. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Şengün with the screen for Mitchell. Gets the front of the rim and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Humphries. Again, the Nets for 2.
You know, MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. MP is second, and of course Aaron Gordon.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Pass to Benton. Looking to end the run. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shoots from the line. Clowney pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Allen. Now Strus. Mobley the pass to Allen. Clock at 6. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Humphries. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Humphries has got 44.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell outside. Steps back to end the drought, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one is good. Humphries has got 46 points.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The drive by MP. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Banton. Here's Mobley. 2 on the clock. No good at the rim. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series, do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Alperen Sengun out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Banton in at the point. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. Mitchell's got the first points of the second half here for Cleveland. MP looking around. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
They set the screen. Here's Mobley. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP, that's for 2. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. On the wing, Mitchell. That shot is off. Great D that time from Thomas.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Pass to Benton. Back to Strus. Here's Benton, covered by Humphries. Here's Mitchell. Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got 19 points.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
And here's MP for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's Benton. Launches it. Again, Mitchell missing.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Drills the three-pointer. 22 points for him.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Takes a step back. Here's Humphries. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Fades. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. MP outside. And it's blocked. Mitchell against Thomas. Pass to Benton. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. And MP throws it down.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Here's Benton. And too long on the shot. For Brooklyn, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Mobley looking it over. Şengün with the screen for Strus. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Humphries, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Strus with it, now guarded by Porter. Strus passes to Mobley. And the rejection by Claxton. By himself. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
Pass to Strus. They get it back. Mitchell passes to Benton. Another shot. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Mitchell in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game. Here's MP. Benton with the rebound. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. With the step back, here's Mitchell, and the layup falls. Mitchell's got 12 now in this quarter.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
MP outside. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
MP from deep, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nets out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going and Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Van Vliet kicks to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Tyson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's MP for three. Rebound by Mitchell. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. It's a quick look, no good that time. Here's MP. Takes it inside.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Aaron Gordon.
Number 4, Evan Mobley.
Mitchell outside. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Şengün with it. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The three from MP. Drops in the tray.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Mitchell outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And they get it. A kick out to Mobley. Puts up a three. And it's Mitchell missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the basket by MP.
And what's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Mitchell outside. For three, Van Vliet. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And a wide open look for MP. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not...
Another one goes. Incredible.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
Erased him right at the rim. The young guy, MP, energetically going for that block.
And the three ball is good.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And Mobley throws it down.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Mitchell up top. Yep, it counts. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight.
Hits it again. Wow!
And he continues to move the needle, breaking his own record for the second highest points total in a playoff game. This man is on a mission.
He is a man on a mission. He just keeps going. Extra motivated to come up big in the biggest games. He has certainly done that tonight. A performance that will be remembered for a long, long time. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Rebounded by Hardaway. MP outside. Good, another from 3.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
He got it again. Sensational.
A new all-time mark for points in a postseason game, passing his own previous record. I think that just about says it all.
What a score. You talk about the elite offensive threats to ever play in the game. He's arguably the very best. He brings such joy to his fans and such great work to his team. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Congratulations on tonight's win, MP. You were looking for your teammates early and often and keeping them involved throughout. Was that the strategy coming in, or did you see something in the game that led to an adjustment?
Yeah. Our approach is to be unselfish. Share the ball, work the best shot possible. If somebody's getting good looks, eat them. If everybody's getting good looks, then we all eating that steak and lobster. You feel me? Hey, I'm a family man at heart, so nothing makes me happier than feeding my family. And these guys are my family.
I love that, MP.
Hey, order up!
Surf and turf! Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And so this one is in the...